Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai, but Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles of GMS and honestly, brothers in the work in truth, what sincerity. It's a real quick one. It says the White House reportedly asked the Pentagon for military plans to strike Iran. Right, it says the White House requested option for a military strike against Iran last September. The request made by the National Security Council, reportedly, they say, led by National Security Advisor John Bolton, alarmed Pentagon and State Department officials. Said the council made the move after an Iranian-aligned group fired missiles into Baghdad's diplomatic quarter, which hosts the U.S. Embassy in Iraq. No one was harmed. According to the publication, it remains unclear whether Trump knew whether the Pentagon ultimately delivered military options to the White House and if concrete attack plans against the Islamic Republic were actually formulated. So basically, we don't know how far it got to, but it was something that was, what do you call it? It was something that was proposed to, the military, right? They says Bolton, he's basically he's a hardline against Iran. He supported the Iraq invasion, and he has outwardly spoken about regime change in Iran. Says a spokesman person for the White House did not immediately reply to a CNBC request for comment. Right now, this is just another rumor of war. Because you pursuant to Ezekiel the 38th chapter, right? Russia is aligned with Iran, right? And Russia will protect Iran, as the scripture says. Right? It says that thou shalt be a guard unto them, right? So it's a rumor of war. So if the Americans did genuinely attack Iran, who knows where that would lead? But this is why you've got to also be aware of the prophecies and the order in of events, that these things are going to happen. Well, we might not know it in exact specifics, but the scriptures have laid out a rough guidelines. Isaiah 33:6, real quick, says, and the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Right, so knowledge and wisdom allows you to be able to discern, what times we're in, and roughly helps filter out these news stories, through the scriptures. And when all hell's breaking loose, we gonna know roughly, where we're at, right? And we're gonna be cool, and we're gonna know whether or not this is gonna amount to X, this is not gonna amount to X. So Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So this is a rumor of war, right? This story here, this is a rumor of war that we're seeing. Right? But what we do know, right, is that when this war when this war starts, right, them gutter rats over there in the land of Israel, right, known biblically as Amalek, the chief house of Edom, right? They're the ones who's gonna draw America into this war. This is Jeremiah 49:20 says, therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock, right? Like I said, it's talking about those gutter rats, right, shall draw them out. Right? Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Right? So these the Israelis, they're the ones that are going to do something stupid, right? That's going to drag America into a much broader, into the war. Right, looks like I said, this was a rumor, but just it's another showing of the times that we're in. Right, we're in those times where war is at the door. Lords of War almost out of it, and Lords of Israel can do something stupid. Lords of Israel can, bomb Tehran, which Tehran's the capital of Iran, and then that will have far-reaching consequences. And like I said, as the scripture says, draw out a bigger conflict, right? In that region of the Middle East. So, Lord's will, that was at the fine. Just want to share that with you, brothers. Till the next time. Shalom.